But anyway, we're talking about fun stuff. I've been watching a lot of gold capturing shows like Gold Rush, Whitewater Gold Rush, um, Freddie and Juan's Mine Rescue, um, and these shows are so. I don't know why I love them so much. I guess there's a little bit of them finding gold, but I don't know. The heavy machinery is kind of cool, even though I've never been into heavy machinery. Um, and I don't know. I watch them all the time, and it's just the Bering Sea Gold. People are just well, that first of all, that show, the first season, it was just them falling around severely mentally ill people, and it was crazy. I think someone committed suicide on the first season, and that was that was crazy that happened, and they kept doing the show. Usually, if someone dies on your show, you tend to stop making the show. They just kept going, and they're still doing it on new seasons. But I don't know. I watch it. It's so funny because they over like it's like every little mistake is like a catastrophic moment. They're like, "Oh my God, the wash plant. Our season is over." Oh wait, it just needed a bolt. Cool, we're done. And they just like fix it. And I still love it, even though I'm sitting there. I'm like, it's not a big deal. It's they're gonna get what they're gonna get. If anything, they have more resources at their helm than other people do, um, with Discovery on their back and everything like that, and the fact that Discovery has money in this, and they want to make sure they make money. So I don't know. It's I just watch it all the time. People just finding gold, does not find gold. I actively root against Todd Hoffman on all the early seasons when I started watching it. Um, I don't know. It just he just seemed like a guy that you could be like, get out of here. And now he's like a singer. He's like a country singer or something like that. Or he was. I don't know. He's back doing gold shows again. But it's, what's really crazy is those people do opal mining um, in Australia. That is nuts. Um, they're just blowing up, you know, caves to find like little strips of these things. They come out with like four rocks. They're like, yeah, it's $120,000, and you're like, oh, like, holy crap! I guess this is worth it, but damn, I would never go and do that. But it's they're super fun. I'll watch them forever. But I also again, like I said on another episode, I love watching Disney movies. Watched the Alley Cat Strike Back recently, um, which is a bowling movie about how a whole town is against bowling for some reason, even though like that's what you do in small towns. I'm from a small town. Or what you did was you went as a kid in high school when you had a car. You went to a diner. You went bowling, and then back to another diner, and that's how you spent your night before you go to a bar. Like, it's I don't understand why everyone's like, oh, bowling's so lame. Bah, 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 bah. It's like, no, everyone. I don't feel like everyone liked bowling. You can't be too good at bowling. That's the thing. Like, if you're really good at it, that's an issue. But I feel like it's one of those things you do it, and you're kind of like, oh yeah, like I'm okay, but like you don't really show off that how great you are at it, because people are like, you spent some time doing this, didn't you? But it's a whole like popular kids versus the bowling nerds, and what's the girl from the woman from the Big Bang Theory who played Penny, she's in it. Also, the guy who plays the lawyer in Silicon Valley, well, the not lawyer at the end series where he's like whatever, he's in it, which is so much fun to watch him be this like wholesome dad, and the whole time I'm just thinking about all the things he said that he does in Silicon Valley as the dad. Hilarious. It's just it's so much fun to think that all I like this theory. I don't know if this is a theory that's out there or not, but I like to figure out how each character that every actor plays is somehow the same character on a different trajectory through life. Like they keep going through a different like identity change, and they're in the same person kind of all the way through. So it's kind of fun to like connect them and see like kind of take something from this thing and put it into another movie. But the weird part about that movie is that they have this weird plot that like, so his dad's selling this bowling alley. His mom is, I guess, taking care of his grandfather for whatever reason, and they're like in the middle of it. They're like, Grandpa might come to the thing. It's like we don't know who Grandpa is. We don't know anyone's connection. This Alex kid hasn't talked about this grandfather, hasn't talked about the mom. She's gone until like the Mighty Apple bowling tournament at the game at the end, and he's like Grandpa made it, and you're like, cool. I don't know who this character is, but sure, Grandpa's here, and it didn't seem like a big deal that he was like, I guess he was in the hospital or something. They indicated. I don't know. It's a weird moment. I feel like there's probably more of that in the movie, and then they just cut it out, and then just like couldn't reshoot the bowling scenes with the mom and grandfather and stuff. Uh, it's a fun movie. I'll watch again. I've said it before. I will watch every bowling movie, every movie about sports over and over and over again. But I don't know.